drop-off point in the airport is actually like 10 minutes walking, but it's okay. 4 o'clock in the morning, I got this. They finally made it through security. I thought being in a smaller airport would be better, but no, I mean, wow, if I would have been here 10 minutes later, no way I would have made my flight at all.
Désolé, c'est un peu long, mais je préfère qu'ils prennent leur temps que d'annuler tout de suite le vol. On va croiser les doigts surtout.
So now we're all kind of just waiting here to board the plane. We're already like 30 minutes behind schedule, but it's okay. Okay, so the lady just came out and said that they're having technical difficulties with the flight. They're gonna give us 10 more minutes. We've been here for maybe an hour waiting in this like hallway thing. And if they don't know in 10 minutes, they're gonna decide they can cancel the flight or not. Super tired. I have a connecting flight in 3 hours in Paris, so I'm staying hopeful and optimistic, but the way this lady was talking, I don't know. Fingers crossed. But until then. Okay, so right now it's been about almost 2 hours. They're actually canceling the flight. So this is actually the first flight of the day canceled, which also messes up my flight from Paris to Atlanta, which messes up my flight from Atlanta to Cleveland. Not sure how things are gonna go. I'm trying to stay positive and not scream and freak out. But yeah, not the best way to start the day, as I said before. So I'll send an update of what's happening. Plane definitely canceled, so they've booked me for a 12 o'clock plane, which is about 4 hours from now, to Paris. Now, not flying to Atlanta, going to Detroit, then to Cleveland. Nothing changes except the fact that I arrive home about 5 hours later, which adds to my travel time, which is already at. And I haven't even left my departure city yet. Here we go, second time through security. Hopefully everything goes according to plan. Next stop, Paris. Okay, so I think I've been sitting here for about an hour. I think almost ready to board my first flight. Next stop, Paris, finally.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Flight Air France Double.
Finally here on the first plane. This is the time. Now I can officially say next stop is Paris. Finally here in Paris. One flight finished. A couple more to go. Running because everyone's missed their connecting flight, so everyone was just running like crazy. Here we go, getting on the second flight of the day right now. So far, no delays. Here's what the time is at. Just got here on the flight. We're about to take off. Asleep before takeoff, but I woke up, we were in the air, and then I fell like asleep like 5 seconds later, woke up, and we're back on the ground. And apparently we took off. For about 30 minutes we were in the air. Pilot told everyone to put their seatbelt on because they smelled a weird smell in the cockpit. We turned around back in Paris at the airport. We're surrounded by police and firemen, fire trucks. the update so far. This is about keeping our bags on the plane. They're checking the plane. There's a chance that maybe we can fly out tonight. They told us just to hang around the gate. So yeah, hanging around the gate. And my time is at... Okay, so new update for tonight. Flight is officially canceled. We're taking our bags now. We're gonna try to get us on a flight tomorrow. This day has seemed to have absolutely no end. And people are really freaking out. I'm trying to hold it together, but people are freaking out all around me. I'm glad you guys are here to talk to, because I don't feel like talking to anybody or responding to anybody at the moment. Speaking here makes me feel a little bit better. Now to get our bags, and we have to wait 30 minutes to get our bags. Been a long day. Been a long day. So we've been out here for like an hour waiting for our bags. Bags still are out. Time. The fact that you guys are seeing this, I guess you can probably guess what happened. Basically, my flight totally canceled. The other flight that was going to New York later in the night, totally canceled. All technical problems. I mean, today's day, if you guys only knew how long it is. I'm just getting my hotel now, and the time right now when I'm arriving here is... And that's how much time has passed since I've been on the go. I mean, non-stop moving. Today was an ultimate test of my patience. In some of the flights, the people were crying and screaming, and I totally understand it because it's Christmas time. Everyone's super emotional, and it was all I could do to hold it together. And I think having this vlog, having you guys here, it made it a lot easier, because I couldn't really talk to other people about it because everyone has their own problems. Everyone's doing their own thing. So it's kind of like, it's okay, but I just didn't want to bother anyone else with it. But speaking with you guys kept me calm, kept me positive, kept me. I just found out a few minutes ago what happened on that flight was the odor that the captain smelled, it was something burning in the battery on the plane. So basically what happened is when we were going to take off, I fell asleep, you know, and I woke up and the guy next to me was talking on the phone, and I was just like, what? Why is he talking on the phone? We're at 30,000 feet. And then I kind of fell back asleep, and then I woke up again, looked out the window, we were on the ground, and I was like, whoa, I was like, I slept really good. I slept all 9 hours and 55 minutes. This is perfect. And no, we were back in Paris. After 10 minutes of taking off, the captain had to turn around and make an emergency landing. He announced everyone to put their seatbelts on. The plane made a quick U-turn. Apparently some people started freaking out. I slept through the whole thing, so I didn't even know about all that. That just goes to show you how crazy of a day it's been. And then just before I end today, just want to say something. I guess you can call this a thought of the day or observation of the day. Seeing everything that happened throughout the day, even things I wasn't able to share with you, I created like a little thing of rules that I learned from today. The first thing was, don't assume, try. This morning when we were waiting in the line, there was a checkpoint where there was passports, and there was no one waiting in the passport control. So there was a whole line of us waiting for someone to come there. And that's what we assumed, that we had to do passport control and go through. So we all were just waiting there. It's about 30 minutes until the flight. And the family just walks right through, walks right by, and they go right in there and sit in the other lobby. And we were like, whoa. Then sooner or later, other people started doing it, and more people started doing it. And it was just like, why didn't we think to try that? We just assumed that because there's a desk there, we had to wait. But always try. Number 2, sometimes it can be much better with someone. I'm a big solo traveler. I love traveling by myself. I love meeting new people. That's just what I love to do. But there's sometimes when it is better to travel with other people. For example, if I'd have been traveling with someone else today, things could have gotten done faster. Could have got some food. They could have sat down. I could have waited in line. They could have rested. You know, we could have multitasking and got things done a lot faster. And just a little thing I realized. Number 3, stay open-minded until you find a solution. You know, everyone's freaking about the planes, and they're freaking out. They weren't gonna make this flight, they weren't gonna make that flight. No one knew when the flights were. We didn't know if it was gonna be canceled or not. So instead of assuming and getting all emotional and people were crying and everything, figure out the solution, find out the facts, get what's going on. Are we gonna make this flight or are we not? And that was kind of just a little thing that I learned. Another big lesson I learned today is that everyone has their own problems and they're bigger than yours. You know, everyone just worried about them getting home. The first thing everyone said is, I have to get home. I have to be here. I have to. Everyone was in the same position. Everyone wants to get home to their family. It's Christmas time. And people just all of a sudden got really all about them. I gotta get home. Well, I have to be here at this place. I can't miss this flight. No. We're all in this together. We all want to be somewhere. We all have to do something. So don't think your problems are bigger than someone else's, because in their mind, their problems are always bigger than your problems. And then one of the last things I want to say, joy can always come from the most unexpected places. We were waiting in the lobby. It had been about 2 hours, been sitting there, and everyone was kind of down. And all of a sudden, this really big guy, kind of tattooed, went down, started playing the piano, and played the most beautiful music I think I've ever heard live before. And it just made everyone just be calm. It was Christmas music. And at the end, all of us in the lobby area gave him a big applause, and it kind of just lifted the spirits up, just showing you joy can come from anything. And then the last thing I want to say is that you really do need to find a way to smile. You know, even just sharing some stories. I met a great group of people, a bunch of people there actually, who are actually still in line. I feel so bad for them. A bunch of people, and we found a way to laugh and smile, and it not only made the time go better, but it brought the mood up and made us feel better. Even though we're all in the same situation, we want to go home, by making each other smile, it made everything so much better. And that's why I always tell you guys, don't forget to smile. It's such an important thing. And yeah, I guess that's kind of my lessons I've learned for today. I am super tired. I'm not as tired as all those other people in line, because actually we had to check our bags, and we had to take them from baggage claim, then recheck them again, and finally we have them with us now. It was crazy, and I was one of the second or third people in line to get my flight changed and everything out of maybe 200 people, and it took me about 15 minutes to get it done. So there's about 200 people in line. It's already almost 11:30, so you know, I just felt bad for those people. I hope everyone made their flight and gets something. It's gonna be close, because I know that when he booked me to Atlanta tomorrow, I'm the last one on the flight. There's no one else can get on it. I took the last seat, and I was the first person. There's 200 more people, so yeah, it's gonna be tough for them. And you know, it's been a long day. I'm probably gonna get some sleep, guys. It's been a long day. It has been a day that is exactly this long. And the most crazy thing is, in about 5 hours, I gotta get up and do the whole thing again. And hopefully I get it right. So on that note, I am wishing you guys good night from here. I'll talk to you all soon. And everyone always remember to work hard, be brave, and don't forget to smile. Ciao. Ouais, non, j'essaye tous les jours, mais c'est difficile. So I'm with my friend, just met him at the airport. Say, what's your name? Yuen. Yuen. Tu veux dire quelque chose à tous les gens qui regardent?
Bah, je sais pas. Suivez-le sur Insta, tout ça.
Merci, bro.